Hello, beautiful creatives. I am popping on here as a kind of an experiment to see, just to see how it feels to make some very simple, very short content. I know, I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of the messages that you guys have sent me. They just broke our hearts. Both Dawn and I broke our hearts wide open, and we really just love you guys and miss you guys. So, I thought I would just play around with some really simple content. This is some moxa. If you've watched my videos for a long time, you know that sometimes I like to center myself by burning moxa. If any of you have ever had acupuncture, this is what they put on top of the needles sometimes. I have my beeswax candle lit to just sort of set the mood because I'm just going to do some explorations. I have two finished sketchbooks that I need to make tours for you. I just don't feel like I have the energy today to do sketchbook tours. So these two are completely finished. Yeah, I haven't dated this one yet. I got to put the date on that. This one is, I have so much stuff on my desk. I'm working in kind of a tight spot. This one is pretty close to finished. Let's see, there's only this many empty pages left. So this one's pretty darn close to finished. So that's three. And then this one is very close to finished. I think there's only maybe 3 pages. One, two, three. Yeah, 3 pages and then the back. So I have this old Washi tape that I'm going to use up. I've been using the Meeden tape and the Holbein tape, and I love these tapes. These tapes peel off. Meeden sent me a ton of tape, and I absolutely love it. But I just had this sitting in my desk, and I thought I would try to use it up. So I don't have any plan other than I wanted to go back to playing with this Liquitex Basics coarse texture medium. And I have a Payne's Gray that I forgot open, and there was so little in here. I don't know if it's all dried out or not, but I'm going to see if I can use that up. I have some gesso. That's more gesso, but of a variety of paints. I'll try to swing over and show you a variety of paints and brushes and tools. I've got a bunch of tools here that I can choose from. I've got these Stabilo sticks, and there's a bunch of, what's in the bottom here? The Lyra crayons are in the bottom of that. Some watercolors. So yeah, I'm just gonna play around and see what happens. Oh, and I have some oil pastels. So I am not sure how much of any of this I'm going to use, but I've got it out and we'll see what happens. I'm working in a really small area, so it shouldn't take long to fill. I need to get like a credit card or something to scratch with. Let's see what I've got in here. I have an old credit card, some scrapers. Maybe I'll try this scraper and a credit card, just in case. I might just end up using a palette knife. I don't know. Totally disorganized. This wasn't planned at all. Actually, Melissa sent me a message on one of you guys are watching my older videos and messaging me on those videos and on Instagram. And I have 3 different Instagram accounts. I'll try to remember to put the links below. But you guys, Melissa sent me a message that she misses me so much. And a couple of you other viewers, longtime viewers, have sent me messages like that. So I thought, what if I just try to make some really short, really quick videos where I demo things just so we can stay in touch, because I really do miss you guys too. Yeah, and I miss the time spending in the studio focused on creating some content with you. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. I think I've canceled my Epidemic Sound subscription, so I don't know what I would do if I do a voiceover or music over, but I'm just going to play it by ear. Okay, let's put a coat of, oh, here it is, this on the page. And I think I will do it with a palette knife. I don't know if you can hear the grit in that. Sand. Now, I don't know if I want to cover the whole page or just part of the page. Uh-oh, I went under this tape. Actually, I'm so used to using the Meeden tape. This tape is really crappy. It's just not, it's old washi tape. I kind of wish now that I had gotten my Meeden tape out, because this tape just not doing great. So I'm probably not going to have very clean borders. I could have sealed it with some clear gesso or something, but I want this to be very spontaneous. I don't want, for those of you that follow me on social media, I have had a couple of really scary health crises. I've been in the hospital once, and I need this to be very simple and very, like, just spontaneous. I can't even find my paper towels. I probably should have planned this out better. Let's see, where are my paper towels? Okay, I have some paper towels. I'm going to have to dry this now. Okay, so I dried it with a hair dryer. I think it's dry. I'm not sure if it's 100% dry in the really thick areas, but it feels pretty dry. I'm assuming because this is Liquitex that it's bound in an acrylic binder, so I don't know if it'll crack or not. I'm thinking the acrylic binder will be plastic enough. I did try to see if I only left this, like, with the cap ajar overnight, but it was so empty, it just dried out. So that is no good. I'm going to, I grabbed some Liquitex Basics Payne's Gray. Now, I love these Liquitex paints. I use these paints all the time. The only color so far that I have not been really thrilled with is the Payne's Gray. So we'll see how it goes. I did also grab some King Art Payne's Gray and some King Art Prussian Blue. So we'll see how that works out. Now, some of this I'm going to use a palette knife, and then I might want to just see how the texture goes with a brush. Let's see what happens there over this sandy medium. I already forgot what it's called. Coarse texture medium. All right, now I gotta think. Do I want to use gesso for my white, or do I want to use white for my white? Not sure. I'm curious. I guess I'll try some gesso and see what happens. I'm gonna put some on my palette paper over here, which I don't know if you can even see. Just got a little bit of palette paper. I'll just plop a little bit of gesso on there. And do I want to use this kind of palette knife? I think I'm going to use this palette knife. Just get a little bit on there. The gesso will have a little bit of texture and a little bit of transparency. So I'm thinking that might have an interesting effect. The hardest part on a space this small is to not overdo it. Let's see if I have a scraper. All right, and then this Prussian blue, which is really, really, really strong. I might leave some of the gesso on and just mix it in with that Prussian blue and see what happens. Wow, I like the texture medium. Oh, it's very cool. Very cool. All right, let's see. As much as it's intuitive, I still want to pause sometimes and sort of, feel into what I'm putting on the paper. Okay. I'm wiping off my knife. And I'm thinking I might want to bring back a little bit of that real dark Payne's Gray. Did I try this Payne's Gray? I don't know. Don't know if I tried this one. I think I just did the other one. Let me see what this one looks like. Very dark. Kind of losing where my tape ends here. Wipe off my knife again, and then I might get a finer tipped, let's see, what have I got for tools here? Let me see what happens if I get a finer tipped knife. Take some more of this. Just kind of using the side of my knife to get some more linear marks in here. Okay, I'm going to try and dry this, and then I have one other idea to play around with. Okay, so I have this fine liner with gold acrylic paint in it. This is the standard tip, so it's the thicker line. I'm going to try playing around with a few lines of this. I think it would be really fun if I used to have gold leaf, and that's what I really wish I had here, was some gold leaf to scrape onto there. But for now, I'm just going to work with this. So let's see where this might feel right to go. So I'm not really trying to think about composition when I do these. I'm just going by feel. This reminds me of that Japanese pottery. Is it Kitsugume? Probably mispronouncing it, but the crack makes it more, the break makes it more valuable and more beautiful. Do I want to smear some of this anywhere? I just really feel like I should smear some of it down here with a, let me try with this credit card and see what happens. Give it more of a feel of, oh, that's my tape line. I've lost my tape line. More of a feel of, oh yeah, that's what I was thinking of. It's more of the gold leaf feel across the surface. Yeah, okay, random like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that better than the line. You know, and the idea is if you do these intuitive paintings quickly and don't spend a lot of time on them, you're more apt to do some really fun experimenting because you don't have that much invested in it. It really should be like playtime and just letting your higher self guide you, your intuitive self. Okay, so I may call that done. Should I dry it? Maybe I'll dry it and then do a tape peel and see what it looks like. I love that with that Prussian blue in the background. There's a lot going on here. So I'm not sure if it's too much, if I should have pushed some of it back, but we'll see. We'll see what it looks like when it's dry and when I do the tape peel. Okay, it's still a little wet, but I'm dying to peel this tape off. So let's see what happens here. This tape is so crappy. I don't think I'm going to have any problem with it ripping my pages. That's the only good thing about this. This is always so exciting with an abstract intuitive piece like this because it completely changes it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. Wow, I love it. Oh, that gold really made a nice pop. I don't know if you can see the texture, if my camera is picking up that sand medium, that coarse medium texture. But it's really gorgeous. It's subtle, but it's just this sandy texture, like a beach, like an ocean. I love the gold. I think it's really nice. Trying to get it where the light is good for you guys. Oh yeah, that, at least in my viewfinder, it looks good there, but wow. I like it. Really fun piece, just a few minutes. Oh, come too close. There, I think you can see some of the texture there. Oh, I think that gold pop really really is nice. I just love the feel of that. Okay, so there's my messy desk. Didn't really, take time to get anything out. It's just, I do have a painting area over there, but since I've been having a really quite a bad pain flare, I haven't been able to stand at the easel. So I'm back to sitting at my desk doing quick little paintings like this, which is super fun and super relaxing. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this experiment of me just sort of popping on here randomly and doing a little piece. I don't plan at all on coming back every week, but if I get a positive feedback to this sort of content in the comments, I may pop on and do some intuitive work because I'm really, really into expressionism and intuitive, just like intuitive expressionism right now. I'll actually, if I can get it out, I'll show you a piece I just finished. And I do know that expressionism is not for everyone. I have been doing these expressive paintings and matching them with poetry that I write. And I'm just really enjoying it. It's much more, it feels like much more authentic art than just, this was the one that I wrote a poem for. It's on my Instagram. It's on my Art is My Guru Instagram. So again, I'll try to remember to post my 3 different Instagrams below. One is my YouTube linked Instagram where I post more traditional art. The Art is My Guru is where I post my intuitive and experimental expressionistic art. And then I have a page, Art on Silk, where I post all my silk scarves. So this was just a quick mixed media. One of the items that I used on this that also has great texture is this, what's it called? Koli? It's liquid charcoal. One of my viewers gave me this as a gift, and this is so fun. It's made by Schminke. This was really fun to play with. It's got a gritty texture to it. I really enjoyed. So this was, what this was I laid down, I just did like a scribble sketch, and then I pulled out figures that I saw, and then I went back over it with a Stabilo. And then I wet down the Stabilo, added gesso over the Stabilo and let it smudge into it. And then I added some of these Stabilo wax crayons for things like this and the red chair, and then added that liquid charcoal in the background. And that is an example of one of my expressionistic paintings. And if you want to read the poem, you can go over to my Instagram, Art is My Guru Instagram, and read the poem. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this impromptu video. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, if you enjoy intuitive art, expressionism, that kind of abstract expressionism, German expressionism, that kind of art. And maybe I'll pop on every now and again and just do a quick piece like this. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to click like and subscribe if you're not subscribed so that you will see my content since I'm not posting weekly anymore. If you subscribe and hit notifications, you'll actually be notified when I do post a video. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Thank you so much for all the kind and supportive messages to Dawn and I. We both really appreciate it. Mwah. Bye for now.